What's going on, my friends? Welcome to episode 100 of the Gay Gale Podcast, where we talk everything New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, national and international sports. Hosted by yours truly, Grassani, Joyce Turner, Murdock, Cunningham, Alex Reich, and Sam Morell. You can listen to the podcast right now on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, or wherever you get your podcasts, and go to Soundcast right now on YouTube. Also, show us on social media at GetYourGameOnP. With all that said, it's time to get your game on. Guys, this is our 100th episode. Let that sink in for a minute. This is our 100th episode.
I feel so old.
Feel so old. Sam is still ugly. Adam still looks like a virgin to the end of time. Chris is still gonna be a virgin till 50. And Marcellus and me are pimping, and Alex is just gonna be on mute because we gotta give him part of the deaf community.
Oh my god!
He gets silent.
And Mike, and you just keep looking like Fat Albert. Keep doing it.
And you look like Shaggy from Scooby Doo. What's up with some Scooby snacks, Sam?
My hair is not long.
Yeah, you are Scooby Doo. Where are your Scooby snacks?
Scooby Doo, where are you?
Adam looks like Velma. Stop playing with me. Yo, Alex, I don't even know what Alex looks like. Alex looks like Ruby Doo. And Sam just looks like a big old pinata.
No, you know what Alex looks like? Because I remember I saw like a full body photo of Alex. Alex looks like the taller version of the Oompa Loompas from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yo, Adam, let me see you, Adam, come here.
What?
Why the heck you like a monkey with that face right now? It's Monkey Boy from Hey Arnold. Remember Monkey Man? It's Monkey Boy. Hey, Monkey Boy, where you going, Monky Boy?
And so let's start because I can't wait to start saying some blasphemy.
Yeah, we do have some special stuff planned for this being our 100th. We do have some stuff planned later on in the show.
You're not going to hump the bed again, right?
Hopefully not. Assuming I don't hear anything too blasphemous, then hopefully not.
Like, I hope Sam, cheers, brother. For me, you're not getting the show canceled yet. Guys, we're in season 2.
Michael, would you believe me? Like, if I told you, like, back in March 2021, when we started, like I said, we would get to 100 episodes. Would you believe me if I told you that?
I don't think you'd be. I thought we were gonna get canceled. Like episode 30, I thought we were going to get canceled.
But you know what? We're still alive.
First of all, you know what you got to do? Have a show without me and Sam and see how much successful the show goes.
Without you and Sam? Let's see. A show without you and Sam. Here's the thing. It would be here's the thing. It would definitely be more like under control a little bit more. But that would be way less entertaining. So it's kind of like...
First of all, me and Sam are the glue, baby. We the glue. We say crazy, obnoxious shit.
Oh, yeah. And I'm letting you all know right now, This is my hot take episode. By meaning, I am only saying blasphemous things, or I'm only saying really hot takes. I am not saying anything smart this episode.
Oh, okay. So this is how you're going to celebrate 100 episodes, by just going off.
Basically, I'm throwing all my sports analysis out the window.
Okay, so let's just dive right now. Again, we do have some special stuff planned for our 100th episode, but we gotta start off with the sports stories. And the past couple of this past weekend, Brooklyn was, how do I say the word? Interesting, because there were reports coming out that that apparently Kyrie Irving was on his way out. That Kyrie Irving was looking for a sign trade, because basically Kyrie Irving was looking for a supermax deal. He wanted a supermax, and the Nets didn't want to give it to him. So there was a bunch of stuff leaked out, I believe, from both camps. There was stuff leaked out that Kyrie was looking for a sign and trade. There was stuff looking that the Nets are apparently willing to part with KD and Kyrie to avoid like a repeat of last year. There was all like these crazy reports, and Nets Twitter was in shambles, and this year was just in shambles for like weeks. They're saying, "Oh my God, what are Nets doing? You can't. What are they doing? You know." Like basically, it was packed on that. But we finally but the situation finally resolved today. According to Shans that Kyrie Irving does plan to opt into his player option for 2022-23 season. So he's gonna so he does plan to opt in, and he barring like any sort of like crazy trade, which I don't think is happening now. Kyrie Irving will be a Brooklyn Net for the 2022-2023 season. And my brief opinion on this was I think it's safe to say, and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to agree, all the reports were all just negotiating tactics. They were just negotiating tactics.
I have something to say about
just give me a minute, Michael. Just give me a
minute.
No,
let the black man talk. Let the black man talk. Just really quickly. Adam, you don't let the black man talk. I quit.
Kyrie Irving was seeking a max deal. Kyrie was seeking a max deal, and the Nets are looking at us saying like, bro, you missed like over half the games last year because of the whole vaccine drama. Like whatever your opinion on like the vaccine drama is with Kyrie, or whatever your opinion was on that, whether you agree with the mandate or not, he missed like a good majority of the games, and he has not. As they say, the best ability is available, and Kyrie Irving over the past couple of seasons has not been available. So the Nets will probably look at Kyrie saying, "Why would we give you like a super max deal when you haven't proven you can we can't trust you to be available. We can't trust you to come to work. Why would we do that?" And Kyrie responded saying, "I want it. No, okay, then I'll go. I'll go out. Like I'll leave." There was a report saying that he was going to take. Did you hear about this report that he would take like the $6 million mid-level exception to go to the Lakers? The minute I saw that, I'm like, yeah, this is just like leverage life of Kyrie, because he went to all the other teams, and the other teams saying, "No, we're not giving you a super max deal. We're not giving you a super max deal. What are you crazy?" And then that's what I'm saying. Like, why should we give you a super max deal when we don't have to? I think that's ultimately what it came down to. Kyrie Irving wanted a max deal. No one was willing to give it to him, including that. So now he's back in Brooklyn. That's basically my take.
But honestly, here's my first hot take of the episode. This is probably the worst off-season move the Nets could do.
Worst off-season moves the Nets could do? I mean...
Yes. Because Kyrie is too unreliable. This is the worst move they could have done.
Here's the thing. I would have understood your hot take if they gave him a supermax. If they gave him a supermax, then I would at least understand your take. I think this works out perfectly for Nets. He's on a 1-year deal, so you know Kyrie Irving, like on a 1-year deal. He's not. I doubt even Kyrie Irving would be stupid enough to put anything online. He's gonna be committed, and he's gonna be committed to season 2, try to earn himself like that max contract. He clearly wants that max contract, and he's gonna do everything he can to get it. So I highly doubt like Kyrie Irving's gonna be pulling anything. So if you're a Nets, you're getting a committed, a committed Kyrie Irving, and you could possibly and then you add him to a roster with a healthy Ben Simmons and a healthy like Kevin Durant. I think this is perfect for Nets, because now they have because now they can run back like I can give 7-Eleven one more shot. It's like get Kevin Durant together, get Kevin. Do what they intended to do after the Harden trade. Get Ben Simmons, get Kyrie Irving, get Kevin Durant all on the floor, and let's see what happens.
Let me explain something real quick.
Michael, you can go. Then Sam, you can go.
I've been waiting 10 minutes, so I'm gonna get my 10 minutes worth of time. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Because Adam likes to talk too much and put people to sleep. To our viewers, we're sorry for Adam likes to take over the show too much. There's no I in team, Adam. But all seriousness, we all know Kyrie wanted to be in that. There's no secret. He's from New Jersey. He played all over New York. But the thing is, that didn't work out. So now you have to figure out, where does he go from here? Honestly, I think he's going to go to the Lakers, honestly. The Lakers are going to either get Bradley Beal or Kyrie, either one or the other. And honestly, I think it's going to be something crazy. The Nets are going to get Russell Westbrook. That's how it's going to be. They're going to sign and trade. It's going to be a sign and trade. And then they're going to buy out.
Stop. They're not getting Russell Westbrook. Stop.
They're going
to
buy out. This thing called a buyout, Adam. They're going to buy his contract out, and then Westbrook's going to go
even then, like the Nets, A, they're not going to have the cap space, and B, why would they sign Russell Westbrook when they already have Kyrie?
Sam, this idiot doesn't know what a sign and trade is, doesn't he? He doesn't know what a sign and trade is, doesn't he?
The Nets already said that they're not going to be interested in Kyrie Irving. Why would they
Adam, you stupid nut.
No, here's my problem with your take, Mike. It's not the fact that it's like, oh, buy out the contract. It's that you just said, and this is the way I'm taking it. You just said you would trade Kyrie Irving for Russell Westbrook.
No, just not. They sign, the Lakers sign him and do a sign and trade, and then they buy him out. Or the Nets will buy him out.
Okay, but who are you trading?
Let's see. You give up at least. Let's just be real. Kevin Durant doesn't want to be with the Lakers, with the Nets anymore if they get rid of Kyrie. That's a fact. We all know that.
They're saying they're not getting rid of Kyrie. He opted to his player option.
He's not going to sign with the Nets anymore. He's not going to resign. He's not going
He already opted to a player option, so he's a net for at least the next season. For at least next season.
Here's the thing. He can also play with free agency for a little bit. He could play with it. He has until what? Wednesday to see if he's going to sign with the Nets or not?
Yeah, but he has until Wednesday, but he already said himself, was just report that he is going to opt in. If he opts in, then he's under contract for next season.
But here's the thing, though. Adam, why the hell you have a timetable on here, bro?
That's how much time we have left off for this segment. Just so you guys know.
Stupid. Adam, what the fuck?
Do you want me to remove it? Do you want me to remove it?
Yes, you stupid buffoon.
There you go.
Okay,
but all seriousness,
now I have another gripe with you, Mike. And this is the way I just took it from what you just said before, because you said, Kevin Durant wouldn't want to be there if Kyrie Irving left. Were you about to suggest that the Nets trade Kevin Durant for Russell Westbrook?
No, I was not going to say that.
Okay.
No, I think Kevin Durant is going to go somewhere else.
If I would understand it if Kyrie Irving left, but now Kyrie Irving staying, it makes no sense.
We don't know if he's staying or not, Adam. You know how
he
Kyrie
is staying. He opted to his player option.
But here's the thing: he could change his mind. You know that better than basketball players.
Okay, so what you're saying is you're borrowing on a mind change with a mind change, which at least right now, I mean, you never know a Kyrie Irving.
Exactly.
At least right now, it seems highly unlikely that he's changing his mind.
Honestly, we don't know until Wednesday. He could honestly be like, you know what? I don't want to play in Brooklyn no more. It's not working out. And he'll go somewhere else because the Lakers are on the farm. We have the cap space. As we get rid of Westbrook, here's the thing: Westbrook, we're going to either trade him and get after Bradley Beal. Now I told you guys this: Bradley Beal will be a good fit for the Lakers. I'm going to be real.
Didn't he just sign a supermax with Washington?
No, his contract expires.
No, he signed a supermax.
But he wants to be traded in his offseason. He said that. He wanted to be traded. So, hey, Sam.
I'm confusing them, but I'm pretty sure Bradley Beal signed a mega extension.
Yeah, Sam. Me and you and Alex know basketball over here because a certain host of the show doesn't know shit about basketball. He only knows about baseball and hockey. But, Sam, you didn't fall asleep on me, man. I need your basketball brain, brother. Don't fall asleep on black people. That's kind of rude.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm going to ask you a question, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
you're a Pelicans fan, right? We all know that. So,
yeah.
If you were the Pelicans, who would you go after in this free agency? Because you got Paul George.
Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson? I see Jalen Brunson going to the Knicks. I can see it happening.
No, but imagine if this Pelicans team got Jalen Brunson. You would have Jalen Brunson, CJ McCollum, Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, Jonas Valanciunas.
But here's the thing, though. We don't know if Jalen Brunson is going to be that dude. I love Jalen Brunson. Ask Alex. I was a big fan of him when he was at Villanova. I think, in my opinion, he's the best post-up guard right now in this league. Best point guard, post-up guard. He could post the ball up extremely well for a point guard. And that's a fact. We all could agree to that. If you see his game, he's a good post-up for a guard, which is hard to do. Let's be real, boys.
My thing is, this is what the Pelicans need to get. They need to get a point guard that either is a scoring machine or a
playmaker
passer. Yeah, they just need a good.
Because I don't consider CJ McCollum a true point guard for you guys. I'm sorry, I can see him as a good two guard, but not a real good point guard. You know, but here's the thing, though. Sam says on like another show, the NBA has changed. There's no such thing as a true point guard anymore. There's no such thing as a true point guard. A true point guard. There's no such thing as a true point guard in the NBA anymore.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Adam, name one true point guard that is only focusing about assists right now.
If we talk about that, then yeah, I agree. If we talk about
there's no true point guard. Like,
but there's still like a point guard.
There's like a lot of combo guards. There's a lot of combo guards in the league. There's like
I would say Steph Curry. Like, he's primarily a point guard. I mean, a lot of players are combo guards, but like
Steph Curry when he first.
Let me ask you right now. Is CJ McCollum a point guard?
No, he's a two guard max.
Exactly. So
he's a combo guard.
There are a lot of combo guards. There are still it's still like for example, is Klay Thompson a point guard? No, he's not.
That's a dumb question. Don't ever ask me that question. Klay Thompson is naturally a two.
Exactly. That's my point.
What's up, Sam?
What about Chris Paul?
He's a true point guard.
He's rare out of point guards. Like, he's a rare out of them.
But he's from like a different generation. He was from the generation when true point guards were like a thing.
I'm not talking about people that played in like the 2000s and late. Now I'm talking about from 2010 and up. There's no true point guard like that. That's looking to pass first, like Chris Paul.
I'm trying to think. 2010s and up. Oh no, Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball is a
combo guard max. He's a combo guard. He can play off the ball and on the ball. Consider him a combo guard.
I view Lonzo Ball as strictly a point guard just because I've never seen him play shooting guard. So that's
I've seen him play shooting guard before. He can play off ball and on ball. But I see where you're going, though. Okay, Sam, let me ask you a question, my brother. No disrespect. I like this vibe we got. No one's like arguing about bullshit. That's how men talk. Let me ask you a question. You think Lonzo Ball is a true point guard? Who else is a true point guard in that era? I'm not talking about like Chris Paul. He don't count in this era. I'm talking about in this era.
It's very like strict.
It's
very rare.
Wait. Would you consider Eric Bledsoe a true point guard?
Nah, he's not. He's a combo guard. He's a combo guard.
You did not just say Eric fucking Bledsoe on this podcast. Do you not realize the trauma he's caused me?
I just say
my apologies, Sam. My apologies.
Pelicans fans. Sam just had a flashback of Eric Bledsoe being on the Pelicans.
Mike, we traded Eric Bledsoe we traded Drew Holiday for Eric Bledsoe.
Sam, you gotta let it go. You have to let it go now. Let it go.
I'm never letting it go. We shouldn't have traded for that trash can.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, Sam Morell is still petty about Eric Bledsoe being traded to the Pelicans for Drew Holiday. Sam, it's been 2 years. Let it go. No. Let it. Oh, I ain't saying no Frozen song.
But anyway.
Let it go. Let it go.
Shut up.
Can't hold it back anymore.
Adam, you're lucky you're the host. I was going to ask you if we could put you in the waiting room for that. You deserve to go in the waiting room.
Mike, here's the question I'm going to ask you.
Lay it on me, brother.
I know D'Angelo Russell is now a combo guard. He's now a combo guard. But when D'Angelo Russell first started, would you say he was going to be a true point guard before he transitioned to a combo guard?
Oh, okay. That's like different, and I like where you're going, but here's the thing. When he was in college, he was a true point guard. He was passing the ball. Like, he was averaging like 20 and 10 a game.
Mm-hmm.
And as a point guard, as a true point guard, you're looking to get your teammates involved. When he was with the Lakers for those 2 years, he was a true point guard. And then when he went to Brooklyn.
All right, so quick question here.
I
want to ask a question. So are we defining?
Yeah, I'm answering Sam's question.
Let me just ask this question.
Can I finish Sam's question?
All right, finish, then I got a question.
Damn, Adam, fuck. Chill pill, bitch. So, Sam, if you were to ask me if he was a true point guard after Brooklyn, I say he became a combo guard after he left Brooklyn. That's just me.
Yeah, because here's the thing. There's a lot of true point guards that had to switch to combo guards. That's the thing.
Like, do people consider Russell Westbrook a true point guard? I don't think he's a true point guard, and I love Westbrook. I think he's a combo guard that can adjust to it. Like, he's not a true point guard.
No.
But Adam, what were you going to say to me, Adam?
Well, it depends. It depends. What do you just consider a true point guard?
Adam,
let me ask you a question. Do you consider a true point guard as like more of as like a point guard that racks up a lot of assists, or you consider a true point guard as someone who primarily plays the point guard position?
Here's the thing, Sam. I mean, Adam.
Because if it's the lad, and then Russell Westbrook's a true point guard.
Here's the thing, Adam. This is what a point guard does. Yeah. Westbrook doesn't get his offense. A point guard is a person that gets their offense better. A true point guard is looking to pass, is a pass first option, but knows how to score. Okay, so you define
true point guard as like a pass first point guard. Okay, gotcha.
That's what a point guard is, because I played point guard. I know, like, you gotta get your teammates involved, and you gotta know when to score or pass.
Well, hey,
Jason Williams said it best.
I'll ask you a question. By that definition, would James Harden be considered a true point guard?
He's a shooting guard.
But here's the thing: using your logic, like distributing the ball, James Harden's like one of the best passers in the league.
For Adam, I'm talking about
even though I now have a newfound disdain for James Harden, I gotta give him that. He's one of the best passers in the league. So under that heading, he would be considered a true point guard.
Harden's not looking to pass though; he's looking to score.
Oh, okay. So you're still looking to pass. Okay, I got you.
Here's the thing: if me and Sam were here's the thing, Adam. If we're on a basketball team, I'm the point guard. A point guard knows when to score or to pass. Some players this thing between being a good passer and a willing passer. Jason Williams said it best. You're willing to pass the ball, but you can be a good passer. There's a difference. You're willing to give the ball up, knowing who needs the ball, and that's what point guards have to do. If you ain't feeling it, your shot ain't going in. You gotta know how to be a good passer. I think Sam could agree with me on that one, because there's difference between a good and a willing passer. What do you think about that, Sam?
I agree.
Yo, Alex, let me ask you a question.
Can we get the show back on track? We were supposed to talk about Kyrie Irving opted to his player option, and we're talking this, and we decided to spend 10 minutes talking about true point guards. God damn it.
Here's the thing, though. You were saying if Kyrie, let me go back. This is where I go back to.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't think Kyrie's you asked if people were a true point guard. I don't think Kyrie's a true point guard. He's looking to score. Kyrie will be a combo guard in that situation, in my opinion.
That's the thing. I feel like the Nets going forward. I feel like Ben Simmons will play like primarily the point guard, and Kyrie Irving will play the two guard.
But here's the thing, though.
Because Ben Simmons, he's like one of the best playmakers in the league. He's obviously an elite defender, and Kyrie Irving's shooting ability can make up for Ben Simmons' lack thereof shooting ability.
Guys, let's be real. I don't think the Nets are going to win a championship ever. I don't think they're going to win it. Even if they get Kyrie back and KD back. Here's why.
I say though, next year though, this is like I feel like this is next season for the Nets, it's as close to championship or bust as it gets because they do have Kyrie Irving back on a 1-year deal, so Lord knows what's going to happen next free agency. This is the first year they get Kyrie Irving back, and he hopefully, in all likelihood, he's going to be committed. Hopefully, they're going to get Ben Simmons back. This needs to be years. So as a Nets fan, I'm looking forward to moving up behind all Sean Hines and focus on next season.
Adam, I'm just letting you know. And again, like I said, I'm throwing all logic out. I'm always saying hot takes. Adam,
go really quickly. Then I want to make a quick point. Then I'll make a quick point. Go really quickly.
I'm letting you know the Nets, even with Kyrie and KD right now, they're not even the 5th, or I would dare even say 6th best team in the East. They're like
this is with Simmons. This is with Simmons too, right?
Yes, with Simmons on the floor, everyone healthy. I'm taking the Nets to be maybe a 6th or 7th place team at best.
Okay, so right. So, all right. So, who would you take over them?
Okay, I can add on with this. You got Giannis. You still got Milwaukee.
All right, you got the Bucks. All right, I'll give you the Bucks. Go ahead.
You still got Philly. I will look out for.
I would take
you got Joel Embiid, who's the best player in the league. You don't know basketball.
Here's the thing. I know Embiid's beast, but I don't trust James Harden. I do not trust James Harden.
But you have Doc Rivers, who's probably the best coach. You got.
Do not just call Doc Rivers the best coach. Oh my god.
You got the Bulls you have to worry about. You still got that Bulls with DeRozan, and you got.
You said Alex, they got Maxey. Oh wow, big deal! You got Maxey.
Okay.
What do you want, a cookie, Alex?
All right, and you asked. I got Sixers, Bulls.
All right,
Bucks. You got
Bulls. I'm not sure. Bulls. I'm not sure.
All
right. I agree with you on the Bucks. I disagree on the Sixers. I disagree on the Bulls. So right now I'm at 1.
Adam.
But Bulls could go either way. Sixers and Bulls could go
Can I speak?
Go ahead.
Can I speak? Okay. Let me list the teams. This was my point. First of all, I don't know how the hell y'all got involved. This is my point. These are the 6 teams I would put ahead.
Hurry up, Rabbi.
I got the Bucks. I got the Celtics. I got the Sixers. I got the Bulls. I got the Cleveland Cavaliers. And this one's really good. This one's really going to upset Adam.
It's not the Knicks, right?
No. This is
good.
This is my sleeper pick. I got the Detroit Pistons being better than the Brooklyn Nets.
Sam's just a hater, so I don't really. All right,
Adam, let me explain. Adam.
Hold
up.
Well, okay. Now this is my point where I'm going to challenge you.
Actually, I have one more team. So actually, the Nets would be my 8th best team. The Atlanta Hawks, because the Atlanta Hawks are going to be dirty next year.
Speaking of the Atlanta Hawks, that's the thing though. You're strictly basing. Here's my problem, Sam. You're strictly looking at the Nets score the next season with KD, Kyrie, and so you're not counting out. They're not like counting all the possible moves the Nets could make in the offseason because I don't know if you guys heard all these reports. Apparently, John Collins wants out of Atlanta, and the Nets are reportedly interested.
Adam, you guys don't have the cap space to sign him.
No, it would be a trade. And I just looked it up.
Who would you trade for? Who would y'all trade for?
Joe Harris. Joe Harris and Collins' salaries, they perfectly match.
Yeah, but
it obviously would be one for one. The Nets would obviously have to include more. Maybe you throw in a Nicholas Claxton, maybe you throw in a Cam Thomas, and you obviously have to throw in probably one or both the Sixers picks. But if the Nets could make a trade for John Collins, I would feel because they really need that stretch for to pair with KD. They need that stretch for to pair with KD.
Adam, I'm letting you know. If John Collins goes to the Nets, you're basically begging for Ben Simmons to be the only defender on the floor because no one else can defend. John Collins could not defend a brick if it was in front of him.
Isn't John Collins good defensively?
No,
he's a
Last time I
20 and
checked,
10
he was
guy.
good. Last time I checked,
Adam,
he was
he's
good.
a 20 and 10 guy. He gets 20 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, we could use the rebound. So he's
but here's the thing: you need a
another
defender.
option. I don't know if you guys heard. Another option is PJ Tucker.
But PJ,
he would be a great addition.
I'll go for Aiden if I were you guys. DeAndre Aiden,
So
that would be a good fit for you guys. I can see that's going after DeAndre.
I don't think he's coming here though.
I think it could happen though. I think it could happen. He's a free agent.
Are the Suns willing to move him? That's the thing. Are the Suns willing to move him?
Honestly,
why would the Suns? That's the thing. Why would the Suns move him?
I'm just saying he can come
unless there's reports because that's saying there's reports that John Collins wants out of Atlanta, and there's like rumors with PG Tucker going to the Nets. Are there any rumors about DeAndre Ayton wanting out?
Nah, he's a free agent, so y'all can sign him.
Also, Adam, you're also forgetting one thing though.
Yeah.
KD's gonna be a year older, and KD is already struggling to score, as we saw during that Celtics series. He's going to be struggling to score the basketball.
Yeah.
KD's going to be 35. This is usually where his peak ends.
Yeah. So I agree with that. This is probably the Nets' last chance to win. I agree with it. With the here's my one issue. There is when we bring up the Celtics series, and I agree it was a disaster series. Here's the one thing you're forgetting. Last year, the Nets they had no they had no time to gel. They literally they only got Kyrie Irving back full time with 5 games left, and they could not. The Nets didn't have any time to build up any team chemistry. Assuming that if they could get Kyrie Irving. If they get Kyrie Irving back, and get Ben Simmons healthy, and hopefully throughout the regular season they could develop some chemistry, and they go into next season after taking the regular season seriously, because that's the problem with that last year. They didn't take the regular season seriously. So assuming they take the regular season seriously this time, and they go into the postseason, I highly doubt we're going to see another season series that bad for Kevin Durant again. This is a man who we easily forget how Kevin Durant just lit up the Bucks a year prior. We easily forget. This isn't it's not like we're talking about it's not like we're talking about a guy like Carmelo Anthony or Chris Paul, or the guys with they have a track record of underperforming the playoffs.
Kevin Durant literally has that playoffs, bro. KD literally choked when he was in OKC. What are you talking about?
Aside from which one? There's the only one I can. When did he choke? The only one I could name you is back in 2016 with
and
Thunder.
2012, bro. When they
I don't know if you could say he choked. I don't know.
They were up 1-0.
Oh, they were up 1-0. Oh, wow. You act like they blew a 3-1 lead. You act like they blew a 3-0 lead.
Let me tell you something.
Adam, also 2013, he choked. 2014.
14, he choked. 2015.
Oh, so basically we're kind of every single playoff series loss is choked now. So by that logic, before he won a championship last year, Giannis must have choked a million times.
Giannis did choke. I'm saying shit. Those years he was MVP, he choked.
But
I
want to say this because I don't want to hear that though, Adam. Getting back to your point, I don't want to hear that bullshit that you were saying was, they need to get chemistry. Because you just said that Bucks series went to 7 games. Did that Nets team have chemistry?
They had more than they had last year. They at least had Harden and they at least had at the very least one of Harden and Kyrie throughout most of the season.
Let me ask you a question now. From that logic, how come they couldn't get chemistry if they had two of the best players on their team back on road games? They should have won at least majority of their road games. That's what they should have did. And you had Kyrie in every road game, besides in Canada and in the Knicks, playing the Knicks. But here's the thing. And then you get Ben Simmons. How is he going to help you guys win? You can't win with Ben Simmons. You're not going to win with Ben Simmons on your team. I'm just going to say that straight up. You're not going to win with Ben Simmons.
You're saying that when he hasn't even stepped up, hasn't played
Ben
one
Simmons
game in a
is the
Brooklyn
most
Nets uniform.
overrated NBA player in the league.
I mean,
he hasn't played
define
in a
overrated.
year.
Define overrated.
Adam, he's overhyped.
Well,
they
define overhyped. Define overhyped. If I told you that, he's a top 10 player in the league, then yeah, that's overhyped by him. But he's still an excellent defensive player. He's an excellent playmaker. Those are two areas of need for this team.
Here's the thing. Even if you play with him, he's not going to make your team better. In Philadelphia, he choked. Even when you guys had when the Sixers had Jimmy Butler, he still choked. I want to see what Ben Simmons can do. I want to see what he can do this year for
That's my point. That's my point. If you want, you can have your criticism of Ben Simmons. That's fine. But can we at least see him on the court?
But Adam, what's your excuse for next year if he underperforms? What are you going to say?
If that's underperformed this year, then I will literally throw up my sense and say I quit. I will officially wave the white flag. How about that? I will.
Adam, I'll make you a deal.
How about that? Guys,
let's make a little bet.
I'm gonna make a bet. I'm gonna make a bet right now. If the Nets do not make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, at least make it to the Eastern Conference Finals next year, I will come on that very episode. I will come on the episode waving a white flag. How about that?
Okay, so if they do make it, what do we have to do?
Let's see. If they do make it, you both have to come on the show wearing Nets gear. That I will provide for you, by the way.
Joke's on you. I don't. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
fair enough.
How about? Yeah, I got one. Me, Sam, and Mike would have to put Ben Simmons as our Twitter profile picture for a week.
I like the idea of everyone wearing Nets gear better.
Adam, you can't find my size in stores.
I'll find your size. I'll make you wear an undersized thing if I want.
Okay, but Adam, let's make another bet then.
All right.
If the Bucks ever face the Nets in the playoffs and beat them, you gotta wear Bucks gear. Or you have to put the Bucks. You have to put the Bucks as your profile picture, and you have to say live on air, the Bucks are a way better team than the Nets. The Nets could never beat the Bucks, even if they had Kevin Durant in his prime.
Oh, I got a better idea too.
I like my idea of waving the white flag. How about that? How about that? So, all right. So how about that? So basically, I'll be wearing the Bucks gear, waving the white flag.
Adam, and you also have to say that KD is not better than Giannis.
I'll say that. Fine. I'll officially declare that. So
you have to say it.
I'll say it. All right. That's a deal.
And you have to say that Kevin Durant is not a top 20 player
of all time.
Not a top 20. And this is that's assuming that he chokes another playoffs next year. That's assuming that. Right?
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's fine.
Yes. Because Adam, because then once you say that, you would be admitting that Dwayne Wade is a better player.
And for the record, D Wade is better than Kevin Durant. For the record.
Oh my God.
Even though D Wade is better than KD and Harden and Westbrook.
Dwayne Wade is way better.
What you have to say? Okay. Pikachu thinks y'all are tripping.
Hold up. What's that, doggy? My dog said you're an asshole for saying blasphemy shit out.
Honestly, this next season I might take Chris Paul for Kevin Durant.
Facts.
I'm joking.
Yeah, we being sarcastic. Adam, I'll take LaMelo Ball over KD right now.
Yeah, so let me ask you this. So
No.
Sam, where you rank the Nets going to
KD,
next season? Where you rank the Nets going to the next season? Do you reserve the right to change that if they make like some big time moves in the offseason?
Adam,
Yeah,
if the Nets win
reserve.
a championship this year, I will say you know basketball better than all of us on the podcast if they win a championship.
Okay. So
I
but
will
that's the
admit
thing. With Kyrie back, like all right, Sean Marks, yeah, Kyrie back. Now it's time. Get this team like some extra pieces that they need to get over the hump. Go
Sam,
out there, see if
imagine
we can
that
get PJ
Adam
Tucker,
gets
see
this
if we can
one
get Jack
right.
Collins,
How
see if
screwed?
we can get some, see if we can get, I mean, I doubt it would happen, but see if we can get in and then really get some big time pieces that help the team. Let's go. Run it back one more time.
Adam,
Nets world, baby.
you saying the Nets win an NBA championship is like saying the Edmonton Oilers win the Stanley Cup. It won't happen.
The Oilers might actually win the cup next year, depending on what they do. If they can figure out their goaltending situation,
It's like saying
that's neither here nor there.
It's like saying the Indians are going to win the World Series. Not going to happen.
The Guardians.
The Guardians are going to win the World
You don't
Series.
want to get us canceled. We can't say the Indians anymore. Don't get us canceled.
Oh, my fault. I can't say Indians anymore. My fault.
Anyway, but Adam,
all right, but
Adam, I ranked the book because you asked me the question that I answered.
Yeah.
Right now, I rank the Brooklyn Nets number 6.
All right.
If they make some moves, I might put them at number 4. Because I still believe the Celtics are way above their league. The Bucks are way above their league. And the Sixers, I cannot count. I cannot count out Joel Embiid.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
all right. I'm already looking forward. Well, so yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Please leave with safe sex.
All right, but before all right, so we gotta start wrapping up here. This segment's going on way too long. Really quickly here, John Wall going to the Clippers. Any thoughts on that?
Honestly, that's a good move.
That's a good move for LA. That's a really good move for the Clippers.
Honestly, this is my third hot take of the episode. If the Clippers do that move, they will win the chip easily.
Oh, so you say that they would then overtake Golden State?
Yeah, because could you imagine that team? John Wall, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George.
Because that's the thing, John Wall. I mean, I'm not the biggest John Wall fan, but he is an all-star caliber point guard, and that's exactly what the Clippers need. They need some depth at guard. So you add John Wall to that team with Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. That team could be scary.
Adam, I got one thing to say, brother. Yeah, money rolling like a big time. Did a John Wall. Haven't did that in years.
All right.
Actually, another hot take as well. And this one might piss off Big Mike, but I don't.
All right, is it Clippers related?
What is your hot
all right,
take?
Clippers related, then go.
The Los Angeles Clippers next year will not only eclipse the Los Angeles Lakers, but they will overtake LA, and LA will now become known as the Los Angeles Clippers town. Not the LA Lakers town.
But sorry, I spit out. I do a spit take. What? Damn, that's some blasphemy you just said.
I said the Clippers will eclipse the Los Angeles Lakers.
Can we put them in the waiting room for that blasphemy?
And the Los Angeles Lakers will be no more. They will be the little brother, and the LA Clippers will be the big brother.
Here's the thing, though, Sam. Here's the thing with that. If we're talking about on the core performance, then yeah, the Clippers would own LA. But if we're talking about like at least like who has the bigger fan base and who's like the most popular team, that LA will forever be a Laker town. It will forever be a Laker town because the Lakers they're just too big of a franchise. It's similar to the Nets overtaking the Knicks. Yes, the Nets may be a better team, but the Knicks they have way too big of a brand and they have way too many fans. So it will be at least popularity wise a Knick town.
Oh no, Adam, I'm letting you know. Knicks fans are starting to bail out. There's not that many Knicks fans that I know anymore. Like it's gotten bad. I think Spike Lee might be looking to not go this year to any games. So yeah, it's gotten bad.
Guys, you see what I have on my fucking talent?
Yeah, we're speaking about the NBA draft, right?
Yeah, that's the we're really quickly here. We're like a couple minutes, like less than 10 minutes to talk about the NBA draft. I got 2 points to make. Number one, the draft was boring. I watched a little bit. It was boring. It put me to sleep.
How is it boring, you imbecile?
I don't know idea because I have no idea. There are no marquee prospects. I don't know if any of these guys are gonna be good.
How Ben Chair? Adam, just stop. Adam, please.
I mean, maybe it would be different if I was a basketball expert, but
Adam, please stop talking. Please just stop. Adam, please just stop.
Yeah, but that's number one. That's number one. Number two. Michael, what the hell did the Knicks do? What were the Knicks thinking? Like with what they did during the draft?
I really don't want to talk about it right now. I really don't want to talk about it.
Go ahead, Sam.
Let me explain why I'm angry at him. Me and Sam could explain the hatred I have in my heart. Where do you think James Dolan is going to do something good? He loves to fuck.
Mike.
What's up?
Okay. Let me just rant real fast.
Let me rant. I'm the real Knicks fan. I got to do with depression, Sam. You know how much depression this team has caused me? I had a whole hairline when I was a Knicks fan. Being a Knicks fan, it stresses you. We all can agree with that. I wanted one draft pick. I wanted in the second round. The Kills. It was the best available players. And you trade them. Stupid New York.
Yeah, Mike. This is why I want to rant. You said you wanted to get Jordan Ivey. And I was like, okay, Jordan Ivey's going to be really good. You couldn't get Jordan Ivey. That's fine. You trade all of your picks, which people are saying are amazing picks, for future picks, not players, future picks like 2023, 2024 first round picks. And not only did they do that, Mike, they did that for teams that are going to be in the playoffs for the next 5 to 7 years. So those picks are going to be worthless. And not only did they do that, like, they're doing all of this. Guess for who?
I don't want to talk about it. Please don't say it, sir.
Jalen Brunson.
They're doing all of this for Jalen fucking Brunson.
Jalen Brunson is a great player, but he's not an all-star. Come on, guys. Come on, Knicks. James Dolan, if you're listening to this podcast, you are the biggest piece of shit ever in NBA history and the general manager of the Knicks. It's the biggest piece of shit. You guys gotta... Why do you hate Knick country? We're the most loyal fan base ever. Come on. The Knicks won 2 championships already. I just want to see them win in my lifetime, brother. Like, come on. My room is painted blue, for God's sakes. I'm a damn Knick towel. I just had my Knick cap. I just threw it away. See, this is how much of a Knick fan I am. I go to Madison Square Garden at least 5 times a year to see the Knicks play. And we win mostly all of them when I'm there. Mostly. We win. If I went to every game, they'll go 8-2-0.
What's it called? I just want to also say this. This is now my 5th hot take of the episode. I think Chet Holmgren's going to be a star. I think I think Jabari Smith is going to be a superstar. But I think Pablo Pachero, I think he's going to be a bust. I think he's going to be a bust.
I'm out. Deuces. I quit.
You just made him laugh.
I don't see it.
I quit.
I just don't see it. So.
Adam, I quit. I'm going on strike for 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
I'm going on strike for saying buffoonery. I had to leave the room for a bit. I had to leave the shop for a bit.
Hi, those guys. I literally Guys, I literally do not know how to react to what's going on right now.
I quit.
Yeah, because I don't think Pablo Pincheiro is that good of a player. Like,
Are you kidding me?
I think Jordan Ivey is going to do better than Pablo Pincheiro.
Sam, just stop talking. You sound like Adam right now. And John Berardi, please stop.
I think that the pick that Chet Holmgren's going to be leaps and bounds better than Pablo Pincheiro, and he should have actually gone first. But Jabari Smith should have gone first in reality, because Jabari Smith, I think, is going to be the best player in the
Pablo
draft.
Pincheiro was number one because he did well in the tourney. Chet choked. Honestly,
Chet didn't choke. Chet had an amazing performance.
And so did Pablo Pincheiro. He should have, like, if the Duke would have won the whole thing, he would have been the most outstanding player. Guys, he was the number one player in the country.
Pablo Pincheiro. Pablo Pincheiro, I'm letting you know he's overrated. He's not as good as the other two.
Okay, we'll agree to
disagree. Or maybe even fourth. Or no, he should have gone third. Or
Sam, just stop talking. Adam, put him in the waiting room. He got to go. Alex, put me as co-host so I can put this dude in the waiting room for this.
Alex, I will leave it up to you. Do you want to put Sam?
Saying nonsense.
Well, just so you know, Sam, it wasn't me. It wasn't me who did that.
I'm standing by my word. Pablo bust. He just is.
Alex, put this dude.
So
Put this dude in the waiting room again. He got to go back.
You guys want to hear?
I'm letting you know, Pablo Pincheiro. He might be the next. He's gonna be a bust.
Guys, you guys want to know my NBA draft hot take? My NBA draft hot take.
What?
Wait, before you say yours, you call me Mr. Bust. I know. I bust a lot. I really do.
You ain't getting no pussy to be busting down, bro.
All types of nuts.
No, first of all, we all know. Let's be real, boys. I bust down every week. Sam don't. We bust down Tatiana. Atlas know what a bust means, but he don't bust.
Okay, all right, here's my draft. Here's my one and only NBA draft hot take.
Wait. So to our viewers that don't understand what bust means, basically when you bust, it means that you come. So.
But yeah, Adam, if you don't know what bust, you gotta bust the nuts.
I'm aware of like busting.
Adam, what you know about busting a nut?
Michael, shut up. But you guys ready for my NBA draft hot take?
Yeah, what is it?
Ron Harper Jr. is gonna be better than every single player that was drafted. That's my hot take. I'm just kidding.
Adam,
he's gonna be basically there, and the Nets are gonna rue the day that they didn't sign him. He's gonna be a stud for the Raptors.
Oh, Ron Harper. I think Ron Harper Jr. is probably gonna be like the fifth best player in this draft.
He wasn't even drafted. If you weren't drafted, you weren't good enough to be drafted. Just if you're not even drafted over the European players that are in the second round, that's when you know you suck. Thank you.
Mike.
God damn.
Mike, Mike, I have a question for you. Is Fritz VanVleet a good player?
Yes. But he was the exception. Drafted. But he was the exception in this league.
But Will Chamberlain?
He was drafted. What are you talking about?
No, Will Chamberlain was undrafted and he was signed.
He was drafted, but then he signed to what's that team?
The Philadelphia Warriors.
The Warriors were terrible back then, but that's not the point. I'm talking about now. You can be an undrafted good player back then, but if you get picked before the European players that only come to the league after they got drafted for 2 years later, that's when you got a problem. But I'm going to say this on record. Ron Harper Jr. would be a bust. I seen him play in high school. I seen him play in college. He's not that good.
Mike, then he can't be a bust. If he's undrafted, then he can't be a bust.
He still will be. I want to see what he can do. He's not that good. Adam, I'm going to say this on record.
I'm letting you know.
If Ron Harper Jr. has a good career,
more of a bust.
Imagine Paulo Banchero wins Rookie of the Year, and then Sam will shut the fuck up, and then he won't say shit.
Imagine Pablo Banchero is a bust, and Ron Harper Jr. wins Rookie of the Year.
I will shave my head off, and I'll say
I'll
say that Sam gets no pussy. Okay, now I'm playing. If that happened, oh hell no, nope. Jaden Ivey, no, senor, no.
Alex just typed in the chat, Jalen Ivey.
Do we look like an idiot like John Brody to you?
I would rather have Jaden Ivey over Pablo Banchero right now, in my opinion.
You guys are just driving me the fuck. Adam, let's change the subject before I kill these two.
I'm just saying, the Magic made a mistake. Just like the Magic usually do.
1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. What the hell is bothering me? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
What the heck is bothering me?
Wait. Before we move on.
Yeah.
The Magic don't make Magic to making the playoffs with their picks.
Oh yeah.
Let me ask you a question, dipshit. Hold up. Who was the last first draft pick that the Sixers had that was actually good? First round pick.
Why the hell
I'm
are
asking
you
you a
talking?
question. I'm just asking you a question.
When your Knicks can't do shit.
First of all, we had a good lottery pick in RJ Barrett. We did something right. Thank you. The Markelle Fultz, who was the number 1 draft pick. He's a bust. Let's be real. He was so bad that Sixers had to release him, and now he sucks with them. What team is he on now? Markelle Fultz?
I forget. Is he still in the league?
Hey, he's in the league. He's on the Magic.
Oh, he's on the Magic? Oh, okay.
All right, what's up? Who's doing the hot take today? Because Sam's saying blasphemy shit out of his ass.
All right.
Adam is saying crazy shit. Alex just said Jaden Ivey is a great
really
player.
quick, Sam, then we got to move on.
I just want to say one thing since he brought up Markelle Fultz. Hey, Mike, what happened to Frank Ntilikina?
Oh,
at least he's a great defensive player. He's better than Markelle Fultz. Let's be real.
In the words of Stephen A. Smith, you cannot trade a box of cookies right now for Frank Ntilikina.
First of all, you hate Stephen A. Smith, so don't even try that shit. Next, who's doing the hot take today?
all right. So we're
Tired of y'all bullshit.
So Sam, are we doing our thing for the hot take?
I'm gonna have to kill Sam.
For the 100th episode?
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm doing
kind of give a little bit teaser to this. We kind of give a little bit of a teaser for this.
I may have to go head to head with Sam because Sam just pissed me the fuck off.
I mean, honestly, the only one who has a guy is Marcellus, so he's not there. So technically, the wheel is gonna reset. But you know what? Since I saw 100th episode, we're gonna do something special. Me and Sam, we want to go head to head on something, and that is Kevin Durant. Is Kevin Durant a choker? And we are both going to take different sides of this, and this is going to be a debate. This is going to be our first ever debate hot takes. All right.
Let me do the rules. Can I do the rules?
All right. Do the rules.
No talking about no one's mother. No calling people virgins. Those are only two.
Honestly, no racism, no bigotry.
No racism, and no calling each other a bitch. You ready, bitches? And in this corner, ladies and gentlemen, we have the bro of Adam Grassani. In the other corner, he's so ugly that he don't want to show his face over here. Sam doesn't get more pussy than Michael Cunningham. Morell. Gentlemen, choose your fight.
Okay, so Mike, I thought you were gonna be like my Hispanic bro, but all right.
I'm fucking with you. I'll give you a better one. Yo, to my Hispanic brother from another mother, probably has a small penis to me. Sam Morell. Gentlemen, ding.
So here's how this is gonna work. Me and Sam are gonna go at it. We're gonna debate about this, and then Michael and and Michael here will vote on who won the debate. And whoever wins gets a win added to the record. Whoever loses gets a loss added to the record.
Guys, I've been drinking today, so I got liquor in my system. So
all right, so Sam, who you want to make the first move?
Flip a coin. I'll flip a coin. I gotta find a quarter.
No. Adam, you go first because ladies first.
Adam, flip a coin. Heads or tails?
I'll say heads.
Tails. Sam, you're up.
Can I let Adam go first?
All right, fine. Sam the first. So
Sam the first. Adam, you're up.
All right, so there's this narrative going on about Kevin Durant that Sam here that Sam here always says that he's like a choker, that he underperforms in the playoffs. So I decided to do a little bit digging here into Kevin Durant's playoff history. So I decided to do a little bit digging here. And you know what I found? That Kevin Durant last year had about the same playoff points per game. Like in this series where I agree, he was awful. He choked. He was awful that series. But I looked up, he had 0.5 less points per game that series than Giannis Antetokounmpo's point per game average in the entire playoffs. We all rip Kevin Durant. We all ripped Kevin Durant for this one bad series. He had one on that series where I could joke just as easy, Sam. I could go back to before the Bucks won the championship. Giannis has some stinkers, man. Giannis has stinkers. Do I need to remind you about the Heat series? Does anyone need to remind about that?
Wait, Adam.
Does anyone need a reminder of what happened in the East Coast Finals against the Raptors?
Adam, just quick break, really quick. I just find it really funny that Mike's supposed to be the one for the voting, and he's not even here now.
Oh, my fault. I was looking at my phone for a second. I was getting
Michael, you're supposed to be the judge.
All right,
You're supposed to be the judge. You're supposed to be the judge.
All right, I heard. I was listening.
All right, and here's what. I'm gonna give Sam a chance to respond, but I want to make one last point. The main criticism of Kevin Durant throughout the years is that he hasn't won a championship as the quote unquote bus driver. I remember Charles Barkley said the same thing. Oh, he never was the quote unquote bus rider for a championship. So I wanted to give a little quick rebuttal for that. Back when he signed the Warriors. Now, whatever you can say about Kevin Durant going to the Warriors, whether you like the move or you dislike the move, I want to ask everyone: do the Golden State Warriors win both those championships without Kevin Durant?
They could have won it easily without.
They do not win both. If I say win one, I would believe you, but they do not win. They do not win both. They do not beat the Houston Rockets in 2018 without Kevin Durant. They did not beat the Houston Rockets in 2018 without Kevin Durant.
They do, because Kevin Durant was choking in that series.
What? Oh my God.
Oh my God, Adam,
oh my God! Wait! You said wait. Hold on. I need to look this up. I need to look this up. You did not just say that Kevin Durant choked in that series. I need to look this up. I'm interested here. He has 29 points per game in the. I need to look up the game log.
We ain't gonna get past season 3. We really ain't gonna go into season 3. We are not making it to season 3. We are not making it.
But my point is that he was one of the two best players on that team. At worst, he was a Kobe to Shaq. At worst, he was a Magic to Kareem. He was one of the best players, and the Warriors do not win both those championships without him. So this narrative, Kevin Durant can't get done in the playoffs, he's a choker, to me is bogus.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a rebuttal question for Sam. You said that KD was the Kobe to Curry Shaq. But was Curry better? Was a better player than KD? Those 2 years they played. Those 3 years they played together.
Yes.
I would say KD, but I wouldn't jump you if you said Curry.
Who is the better player? This is your.
I would take KD. I would say KD was better.
But here's the thing, though. If KD was better, why didn't push for KD to stay in that offseason?
They did. Here's the thing. They did push for KD to stay. They offered him a Supermax.
They were not going to offer him a
Supermax.
All right, so my turn.
Sam, let me ask you a question. What's your rebuttal on Adam's take? Go.
Oh, you mean the blasphemy I just heard? Oh, don't.
Yeah, on your blasphemy you just heard. Your rebuttal on the blasphemy.
So first, I'm just gonna tell you guys a stat.
Sam, you can't even spell stat. I'm kidding.
Definitively say that, just so that I can definitively say that Steph Curry was the bus driver and Kevin Durant was the bus rider, or he was the.
Sam, you gotta break it down for some idiots that don't know what you're saying. You gotta break it down for the illiterate people that don't know sports. You gotta break it down. They don't know Charles Barkley.
I mean, Steph Curry was the best player on that team,
or
the most valuable player on that team. Guys, when Steph Curry alone was on the floor, the Warriors would be winning by 3 points. He adds 20 wins every season to the Warriors. Guess how much Kevin Durant would do with Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, but no Steph Curry? He had a plus minus of -2.
Wait, so using plus minus as a stat? Oh my god.
That's an actual stat.
Oh my god, Adam.
It is a stat, but oh my god.
Adam, it's point differential. The Warriors would lose more games with Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson than they would with just Steph Curry alone.
To our viewers, I'm sorry, Adam doesn't know what point differential means.
Send me the stat. Send me the stat because I don't believe you. Send me the stat because I don't believe you.
I'll send it to you after. I'll send
by
you.
By the way, Sam, I just looked up. I said to up that series against the Rockets where you say Kevin Durant quote unquote choked. He averaged 30.4 points with 5.7 rebounds on 46.1% shooting, 39.6% shooting. There you go.
Adam.
Okay, and what did he do? Oh, Adam. Just let me finish. In the finals, you said Kevin Durant won both those finals MVPs, right?
Yeah, he won both finals MVPs, yeah.
Tell me this, Adam. Why was Tyronn Lue literally saying that he wants Kevin Durant to get his? But
good point, Sam.
Curry was the one that can truly beat them. Steph Curry literally got over in both finals. Guess how many times Kevin Durant got double teamed? 7 to 10 times only. In both finals, he got double teamed 7 to 10 times. He got double teamed maybe twice to 3 times per game. Steph Curry was double teamed almost every other possession per game. You know why? Because Tyronn Lue knew Kevin Durant could choke. He just didn't do the right strategy to make him choke because he let it go one-on-one.
Oh, so basically your argument is that, he's basically saying that, he had this strategy because he knew Kevin Durant could choke. So basically that's your entire argument is that, you really think that, so basically that's your argument here. Oh my God.
Yo.
I feel like a coach has an entire game plan strategy over a narrative for a player that doesn't even exist. Oh my God.
Let me ask you a question. Hold up, man. Before you
go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Let me ask you a bubble question.
Wait, guys. No, wait. I just want to say this also right now. Mike, do you realize? No, wait. I just want to say this too before you ask the question. Mike, isn't it funny that I did not say one word? I listened to Adam's blasphemy. I did not say one word during his argument, and so far he has cut me off 3 times just to express.
He does that.
His utter
Adam,
distress.
he let the man talk.
Adam, so, you. All right. I promise. I give you my word. How long did I go for my first thing that I went 3 minutes?
No, you went 10 minutes.
No. How long did I go from my segment? I went like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
For the next 3 minutes, I won't say a word. I'll let Sam.
So let me ask a question for Sam real quick. Sam.
All right. So let me put the timer on right now. I swear for the next 3 minutes, I will not say a word.
Yo, Sam. Yo, this doesn't count. Don't start it. I'm asking Sam this question.
All right.
Okay.
Sam, you said that I love you, boy. You said KD was getting there, like Tyrone Lue said, their game plan was to double team KD. You said, right? And he did say that.
No, the double team Steph.
Double team Steph. But here's the thing, Adam. If you double team Steph, KD's obviously going to score a lot of points. Let's just be real. If I was, they're like saying, I know Curry's going to beat me. So let's say if KD could beat me. That's the reason why they won those 2 finals. Because they let KD beat them. That's it. Sam, you're up.
So now let's go to 2016 when they blew a 3-1 lead. Kevin Durant choked 5, 6, and 7. It was the worst job by a superstar ever. No one ever mentions that.
Because he did a shitty movie. He made his shitty movie too. Called Thunderstruck.
2014, Kevin Durant didn't even make the playoffs in 2014. No. 2015.
2015. But here's the thing, Durant, he was injured.
Durant, no, that's why I say I give him somewhat of a pass, but he still didn't make the playoffs. Like, here's the thing, Mike. If you're that good of a player, even if you're injured, you should still at least make the playoffs. Yeah, you could be a first-round exit, but you should make the playoffs. He literally did not make the playoffs, and he got beat by the Pelicans when they only had Anthony Davis. Only Anthony Davis. Like, look at Adam. He's so cute right now. He's so flustered.
He's playing with his Pokemon.
2014, the Oklahoma City Thunder choked to who? The San Antonio Spurs. When they could have beaten them, they choked. 2013, Kevin Durant did not perform up to par. I'm pretty sure in 2013, but he may have.
In the finals, he played great in 2012. He played great in the finals.
No, and that's the one thing. 2012, he did play really good.
That's the only thing I didn't agree with you on that. Well, you said with the Spurs, he choked, but in the finals, he played great.
Yeah, because that Spurs series in 2012, he choked. He had to be saved by James Harden. In the finals, no doubt, he played amazing. I'm not gonna dispute that. That would be idiotic of me to dispute. But Kevin Durant has been proven to not be able to win by himself, to the point where he needed to join a 73-9 team just to win. Just to win. Because everyone wasn't worried about KD. Everyone was worried about Steph. Because they knew Steph was a better player. Steph was a better leader. And Steph was the one that could beat them. They let Kevin Durant beat them. That's why when everyone says, oh, Kevin Durant's not a choker, or he's not this, or he's not that, I always say, Kevin Durant hasn't been proven as a winner. Tell me when Kevin Durant has been proven as a winner, a true winner. Steph Curry just proved it. Steph Curry proved it before. Like LeBron James. LeBron James proved it when he won against Golden State. Kobe Bryant proved it when he won without Shaq. Magic Johnson proved it when he lost Kareem in the finals. Where is that for Kevin Durant? He will never reach there. You know why? He chokes. And even Adam, even in that last game, that Buck series that you want to say, tell me this. You like to say, oh, the toenail was on the line if he didn't have a toenail on the line. Well, Adam, why did he have a toenail on the line then? And then Adam.
I'm just loving this hot take right now.
And then Adam.
Can I jump in now? Because the timer go on.
No.
All right,
Adam,
you have 40 seconds left, then I'm going to roast you. You have 40 seconds, go.
And then Adam, quick question. What did he do in that overtime? How many points did he have in overtime? 0. What did he have? Clean look for 3 for the win. Airballed. Throughout the season, he missed clutch shot after clutch shot after clutch shot. He bricked every clutch shot he had. And you calling him clutch? I'm letting you know. He ain't clutch. He ain't LeBron.
All right. I've had enough. All right. If you want to say, Sam, that he ain't clutch, he ain't on the LeBron level, if he ain't on the Kobe level, I can respect that. All those criticisms that you mentioned about that, and if you want to say that as a knock, say
he is a bum.
How is he a choker? You call this man a choker. Let me give you something.
Guys, I have a 3-year-old.
Let me give you something. Let me give you something. Hold on. I literally had it loaded and then it just all right here. I literally had it loaded and then it just like went away from me. All right, I got it back. So Kevin Durant, this big time playoff choker that Sam likes to mention. He throughout the playoffs in his entire career, he averaged 29.4 points per game, 7 rebounds on what shooting? 47% shooting. And all those series where you say he choked, aside from the only one I'll give you is 2016 against the Warriors. That's the only one I'll give you where he choked. All the other series, he played well. His team just lost. So basically, what you're saying, Sam, is that you're simply losing to choking. By that logic, Giannis, like before he won a championship, was a choker.
That's not my logic at all. My logic is down the stretch. Clutch means down the stretch, Adam. If you're a choker, that means you don't perform down the stretch as well, which means you're not clutch, which means you choke.
Oh my God! So you're taking the little bit. So basically what you're doing is same thing. It's the same thing with Kevin Durant, is that you point to in overtime he have 8 points. You're ignoring the 48 other minutes he played the game where he plays spectacular and he focuses on 5 minutes to say he's not clutch. To say he's a choker. You're using those 5 measly minutes. Oh my God.
Adam, did you just call those 5 measly minutes? Adam, I'm going to tell you a quote from John Wall. Okay. John Wall literally
John Wall. What a great source. No,
but this is how an NBA player thinks. This is how a basketball player thinks. A true basketball player that cares about winning. He could have 50 points, 20 assists, and 30 rebounds. Will those stats matter if he loses? No. You know why? Because he lost. He could have 50 points in the first 3 quarters. But then because he has 0 points in the 4th quarter, his team lost. Who is everyone going to go to the blame? The guy who didn't score in the 4th quarter. You want your best player having the ball in the last seconds. And if he can't score that ball to win the game, the rest of the game is pointless. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my God. All right. So I'm gonna ask Sam like one more question, then we're gonna wrap this up because I've had enough. So by your logic, Sam, is Charles Barkley a choker? Is Allen Iverson a choker?
No, because he performed.
Oh my! So basically, what you're saying is Kevin Durant, who has 2 rings, is a choker, but Charles Barkley, who hasn't won 1 ring in his entire career, it isn't. Oh my God! So that pretty much throws your entire argument out the window. You're basically saying, all those stats don't matter unless you win. Kevin Durant literally, on a stacked team, I'll give you that. He literally won 2 rings. Charles Barkley hasn't didn't win 1 ring, and now all of a sudden he's not a choker, but Kevin Durant is. Where's the logic in that?
Adam, I just said Charles Barkley is kind of a choker. You said Allen Iverson, and I said, no, Allen Iverson ain't a choker.
Adam, you said AI was a choker?
He didn't win a championship.
Adam, you're saying Allen Iverson is a choker?
I'm done.
I'm not saying Allen Iverson is a choker. I'm saying it's hypocritical to call Kevin Durant a choker and then not say Allen Iverson is.
AI had no help. KD had help with Russell Westbrook and James Harden.
Oh, so that was just so
and Westbrook was an
MVP.
Westbrook was an MVP.
No,
Westbrook was the MVP of the league when he was on the Thunder.
Which by the way, you can doubt Kevin Durant's decision to go to Golden State, but you can doubt Kevin Durant's decision to go to Golden State. But he made the. I think we all can say right now safely he made the right decision to leave Russell Westbrook. That's all I'm going to say.
Plus, Adam, AI played amazing down the stretch. It's just he didn't have
AI scored 40 points.
Did Kevin Durant not play amazing down the stretch?
No, he didn't. Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our podcast, we're probably going to get kicked off.
Okay, we're done. Mike, just go. Vote. I'm done with this.
I'm done.
I'm gonna go last. I'll let you go first.
All right.
No. Mike, it's only your vote. Mike.
All right, so basically, so yeah, we're done. So we're gonna give it to Michael, then we're gonna give it to Alex. You guys vote.
Let me go last because I would like have to say some shit. Okay, right, Adam, Alex, do me a favor. Alex, you go first because you know
who won the debate.
I would have to say Adam.
Smart man.
Okay. Yo, Sam, where you at, baby?
I'm right here.
You already know my answer going to be.
I hope I know what your answer is going to be.
You won.
Yeah.
Hands down. Here's why he won. I'm going to explain it. Adam, you tweaked in the first 10 minutes of your, 3 minutes of your debate. What did you say? That AI was a choker? You just said
I never said that.
You said that. You said
I didn't say he was a choker. I never say he's a choker. All I'm saying is it's hypocritical to call KD a choker, but then not use that same logic.
But here's the thing, though, Adam. Here's the thing, though. KD had help when he was in OKC. They were projected to win every year he was on OKC. Right or wrong?
Oh, every year, I don't know. No. You tell me they were
every year he was in OKC.
You're telling me they were projected to win in 2016 when the Warriors won 73 games.
Adam, they were projected to win the finals. And
you're gonna have to give me some receipts in that one because I can't. I paid attention. I'm not an expert on basketball, but I paid attention. And I can't remember one season where they entered the season as favorites.
Adam, shh. Black man talking. Okay.
Adam. Wait. And by the way, Adam, remember what we said before this segment? We said Mike was the one and only judge. So that means his vote matters.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Alex's vote doesn't?
Yeah.
So right now it's tied. We may have to phone a friend.
No phone a friend.
No, because Adam, you said Mike was the judge and he was the only judge, which means I would win.
Did I not say Michael? Did I not say Michael and Alex? Did I not say
Michael
you
said me.
Alex?
You only said me.
You only said Mike.
I meant to say Michael and Alex.
Well, that's too bad. You only said Mike, so Mike's the only judge.
So here's the thing. What you lost me with your vote, Adam. You said that KD was better than D Wade, which is totally, completely out of whack. Adam, my dad has been watching basketball before all of us could be alive. My dad's seen all the greats play, from Wilt Chamberlain to D Wade and LeBron in every era. And my dad said, my mom knows Kareem Abdul-Jabbar personally, and my uncle played basketball with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at the greatest basketball powerhouse called Power Memorial High School in New York City. I'm going to be real, Adam. Let me ask you a question. How many times D Wade was a scoring champion? How many times was D Wade a scoring champion?
I don't know. How many times was he a scoring champion?
3 times. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
D Wade carried an old ass Shaq and they won a championship. Right or wrong?
If you want to call Shaq all that, I mean, go ahead, fine. I'll give it
Okay.
that.
Adam, he averaged 12 and 7 that series. Just letting you know.
Shaq didn't do well that series.
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you a question. D-Wade, he had an old-ass Shaq, and that was it. That was the only two best players on that team. And you had Gary Payton, who was at the end of his career. You had Jason Williams at the end of his career. You had Udonis Haslem, who was a broke player. Yeah, Antoine Walker, who was a bust. Hear me out, Adam. But KD, when he won his first championship, what did KD do to win his first championship?
He went to the Warriors.
What was his record? What was the record of the Warriors before KD went?
73-9, best record.
So you're telling me that Kevin Durant goes to the team that not almost that had the best record in NBA history.
I
And
agree.
the team
It was
that
a
beat
weak
him.
move. I agree. It was a weak move.
So that's why I can't count him as an NBA champion. I just can't allow it to happen. Here's the thing. If he was that good,
is he any less of an NBA champion than Allen Iverson?
Yes, he is.
Oh
AI never won a championship. AI never won a championship. He never won one.
But you're saying he's less of a championship than AI, who never won one either.
Yeah.
At least Kevin Durant won one. At least
Okay.
Kevin Durant won one. You're telling me he's less of a champion than a guy who never won anything?
Yeah,
At
pretty much.
least,
Oh my God.
at least AI stayed with the team that drafted him to win the championship. KD couldn't win the team that he drafted with. He beat the best basketball team in the 2000s, the Lakers, in the championship.
Honestly, I would rather take Allen Iverson over Kevin Durant.
100%.
Oh my God.
Yo, Adam, hold up, Sam. I got you, brother. Yo, Adam, let me ask you a question, bro. This is all love. You're down by 2. You need a bucket. Who are you giving the ball to? D-Wade, Kevin Durant, or AI?
Kevin Durant.
You're smoking crack. Next, Alex. Sam.
You literally put Kevin Durant. One-on-one, he's the most unguardable player one-on-one.
Sam, let me ask you a question, my boy.
You cannot
Adam,
guard
shut
a
up.
one-on-one.
Sam, let me ask you a question, my boy. You have KD, D-Wade, AI. Down by 2. You need a bucket. Who you going with?
Choosing D Wade because D Wade has proven himself, and then second would be Allen Iverson.
Thank you, Alex. Same question. Who you giving the ball to?
AI.
All right. See, at least, Adam, here's why I won't give the ball to Kevin Durant. Because late game situation, KD is always tired because he does a lot in the first half. He's dead. At least D Wade knows his game. He's like, listen, I'm not going to do too much in the first and second half. That's what great players do. They don't do well in the first, second half. They do well in their last half so they can have their energy. That is common basketball knowledge. Well, I think LeBron didn't. Well, I think KD chokes in the second half. He has to play good in the first half for them to usually win. He's not a second half player, and anybody on this podcast will agree. KD is not a second half player, right or wrong.
Right.
I've given up trying to debate. I've given up trying to debate here, so I don't even
Adam, you think KD's a second half player?
What do you mean by second half player?
Here's the thing in basketball. We all know in the last 24 minutes of the game is the real 24 minutes of a real basketball game. Let's be real.
Yeah, you're right.
So, you're telling me that KD has that clutch gene from like the beginning of the third quarter and the fourth quarter?
No.
Well, define clutch gene.
Make your team better. And you see these bright lights behind me? Do you mold by the pressure or you go up with the pressure? I don't think he can go up.
I don't think he goes up. I don't think he goes down either. I think it's just.
But here's the thing: if you're that best,
I think he goes.
If you said KD was clutch before,
I don't think he elevates his game, but I don't think I don't think his game de-elevates either.
No, it de-elevates. It de-elevates real quickly.
God. You know what? I really think, guys. You guys are starting to have a grudge against me with these hot takes. I really think you guys have a personal grudge.
Adam, me and Sam know basketball well. Me and Sam.
Here's the thing.
I played in college.
Here's the thing.
In high school.
Here's the thing. Y'all are here's the thing. All the blasphemous hot takes that you guys say all these blasphemous hot takes and they just go over. But then I say something that's controversial. It blows up. For example, Marcellus. He said Chris Paul was a Hall of Famer. That got approved. Sam said that if Chris Paul was the Bucks would have won in 5 games. That got approved. Sam right now just said that Kevin Durant's he would take Dwayne Wade over Kevin Durant, and you all agreed there. But when I said that I had LeBron James one little measly spot below I said he was top 3 all time, not top 2. I had a one measly little spot. That's why y'all have a hard time. You know what? If you guess why I'm playing that logic, you know what? Fine. Y'all don't have a host anymore. I'm done. I quit. Done.
Yo, did he actually quit?
So now
I guess I'm the new host. Sorry.
All right,
I'm second in command on Michael Cunningham. I'm second in charge. Sam Grassani. So,
Mike, I guess I won that hot take.
I guess you won that hot take. So, guys, so are we gonna talk about baseball for our next part of the show? Since our co-host had a little grudge and almost peed himself to death.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not quitting. I just went to get my hard drive.
I was about to quit.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Adam, you just said hard drive, and immediately went like, oh, wow, he's going to just send the blackmail out now.
Adam's going to be like, imagine we have no show. Adam's like, we pushed Adam to the point so bad, Sam, that he literally broke him.
Anyway, so Adam, we have agreed.
Are we moving on?
Yes, we have all agreed that I have won the hot take.
Alex agreed. I agreed.
So, Alex, you changed your vote. Or are you sticking with me?
I changed my vote.
Okay, so I lose. Sam wins. Y'all are a bunch of biased motherfuckers. All right. I've accepted it. We're moving on. All right.
How are we biased?
Y'all don't know what you're talking about. Y'all have a grudge against me. I accept it. We move on.
Adam, what's that doggy? Hold on, my dog got something to say. My dog said you're a big old poopy head that don't know basketball. Yes, I know he's
okay. Okay. You know what Pikachu just said?
What?
He said I should fire y'all and get new co-hosts.
What's that, doggy? Adam's give pussy? I already know that. You're a virgin. You think Adam's a virgin and never gonna have sex a day in his life? Or beat Michael and Sam and Alex in 1-on-1? We really know that. What's that?
Adam,
Adam's a bitch.
Lie.
Oh, okay.
Adam, I'm not gonna lie though. That was probably the funnest hot take I think I've ever done though.
I'm not even gonna lie. That was.
Yeah,
we're having a little segment later on called Favorite Show Moments. That might rank number 1.
Adam, number 1. Can I say something to you? My dog said he wants to kick Pikachu's ass.
Pikachu says, "Brain it."
He said he's gonna bite you like Mike Tyson did at Evander Holyfield.
Pikachu has electric powers. He could shock that dog. You could just shock that dog and give paralysis.
Fuck Pikachu. He's gay. Pikachu's a gay Pokemon. Let's be real. Moving on.
Nah. He has a thing for ketchup.
Pause.
But that's neither there. All right, but
so bestiality. I see.
I want to
not ketchup. The food. Anyone who's watched the Pokemon anime knows what I'm talking about.
I will get you, my pretty.
All right, so are we moving on? Let's talk about something that all of us, well, except for Alex, but let's talk about something that all of us can be happy about. The Yankees against the Astros. That series was wild because Sam, we were literally about to come on the air. Ripping, because this series like has so many mooches. It started off in like the first game where Yanks are down. What was it? What was the score? How many runs were they down by in the first game? I have to look
They were
up,
down by like 5.
They were down by like I believe they were down by 3 runs, but whatever. They were down, and then they come back. They go extra innings to tie the game, and then Aaron Judge walks it off. And Aaron Judge walks off, and Yanks won 7-6, and they were trailing 6-3. They're trailing 6-3, and they scored 4. They didn't win extras. They scored 4 runs in the ninth to walk it off. And Aaron Judge had like hit a walk off single. So
Yo, guys, let me say something about Aaron Judge.
So there's that. But then they drop out the next game, and then guess what, guys? You know what happened on Saturday on the 25th?
What, your hairline?
No. The Astros hit the Yankees. The Yankees got no hit against one of our most hated team of us against one of our most hated rivals of late. They no hit us. It obviously made me mad, but only made me mad because it was the Astros, and us, we can't stand the cheaters. And guys, it was the first time the Yankees have been no hit since 2003. It was the first time the Yankees have been no hit since 2003. You know what team no hit them in 2003? You guys want to take a guess?
The Red Sox?
The Astros. Astros no hit the Yankees in 2003, and they just did it again here.
Guys, the last time the Astros were, the Astros used to be in the National League before they were in the American League?
Yeah, they were used to be in the National League before.
And that's when I used to like them.
Yeah, I remember Andy Pett was once on the Astros for a bit. Remember
and
that?
Clemens.
And Clemens too.
Guys, am I the only Yankee fan that hates Roger Clemens?
I'm more or less indifferent toward Roger Clemens. But so they go into the other game, the rubber game on Monday, and they guess what, guys? The Yankees were getting no hit again. They were no hit for the first 6 innings. They were getting no hit for the first 6 innings. They were down, and we were ready, guys. We were ready to they were down 3-0, and we were ready to. I was ready to come on the show and say, "Yo, is there something wrong with the Yankees? Have they truly finally hit a stretch?" Because let's face it, they've played a lot of really great teams. Like the Astros, are a different animal. They just haven't proven yet that they could beat the Astros. They haven't proven yet that they could, beat them. So that's the one dragon they haven't been able to say. So those narratives have been saying, "Oh, I'm sure Sam, you were the one saying that. Oh, like you were waiting for like that one series where the Yankees would stop the struggle. You were waiting for that one moment, and it looked like they were about to hit that. It looked like that's with that, but."
Yeah, but here's not now.
Let me finish the game recap, and then I'll give you the floor. Let me finish the game. But Carl Stan, he hits a home run. He breaks the no-hitter. Then DJ LeMahieu ties it with a 2-run home run, and then the game goes to extra innings. And what happens? The man, the myth himself, the legend, Aaron Judge walk-off home run, his second walk-off home run of the season. So there is nothing much to say here other than this team just continues to just wow. Now, is it guaranteed that they win the World Series? No, it's not a guarantee. Do they still have some issues that they need to address specifically at the trade deadline? Yes, but right now all I'm gonna say is that don't overthink the Yankees and what they're going to do going forward. Look at what they're doing right now and enjoy it, because they're on a run that there's no guarantee that we will ever see the Yankees that we will ever see them be on this type of run again. And for a while, they are on a historic, or they are on a special type of run. This is a special team, and my advice to all of you to just enjoy it while it lasts. All right, Sam, you can go now.
I just want to apologize to the Yankees. I'm a Yankees fan. I now feel comfortable rooting for them. And now I do think the Yankees are going to win the World Series.
Ooh, you're saying they're going to win the World Series? Wait, is that your last? What? That's your sixth hot take of the episode. Your sixth?
Yep. And I would just want to say this: I'm a Yankees fan. I've been a cynic on them. Now they have my full support. I will not bad talk them unless they deserve it. And if they do something good, I will be praising them the entire time.
So what you're saying is that that big win in is that this series was the series that won you over?
Yep, this is the series that finally won me over.
Because you were saying like, oh, like let me wait until like June, let me wait until July, let me wait till August. This is the point now where you're really buying into this Yankees team.
Yeah, because they've proven themselves. They are that team.
Yeah, they are now. Yeah, I completely agree with you. This team is something special now. Sam, you gotta remember there's no guarantee that this team will win the World Series. I think they're favorites right now to win the World Series, but you never know because in a sport of baseball, it's 162 games. It's 162 games. You know, if the Yankees we're praising the Yankees right now, they just split 2 out of 4. If this was like a playoff series, they would be 2 losses away from getting eliminated. That just shows you how postseason baseball is. So there's no guarantee that they're gonna win the World Series. But yeah, it's just you can't just not. It's hard to not feel good about about the team. This is what I'm saying. It's hard to not feel good about them. It's hard to not feel good about them, man. Aaron Judge, Sam, what else can we say about Aaron Judge, man? What else can we say about him that we haven't already been said?
Let's hope he doesn't choke into the playoffs. But other than that, he's been amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the other thing we gotta mention is that Aaron Judge and the Yankees they avoided arbitration. So Sam, I never got a chance to explain this on the podcast fully. What arbitration is basically it's both the team and the player they basically go into this little courtroom, and the team says how much they want to pay a player for the season, and the player says how much they want to get paid for the season, and both sides lock in. So for example, the Yankees wanted to pay Aaron Judge $17 million this season, and Aaron Judge wanted $21 million. So both sides lock their numbers in. They go to a trial. They both sides make the arguments of why they should pay. So basically, what the Yankees would do is that they would basically shit talk their own player and say why he's not worth that much, and basically fill a drama. And the judge would decide whether or not the player gets paid, which amount the player gets paid. So that's basically arbitration. That's basically what arbitration is. But don't worry, the Yankees managed to avoid arbitration. They settle that $19 million per year, with incentives. So, and thank God for that, because I tweeted this out. Guys. The Yankees would have been absolute morons to risk damaging their relationship with Judge over what, a couple $1 million. This team literally prints money. This team literally prints money. They could. They would. You can't tell me that it would have been smart though to risk pissing off the star player any further, because you remember the Yankees their contract negotiations, they kind of didn't end up. Brian Cashman ended up kind of calling Judge out in the press conference, and it really seemed like the two sides were not on the best of terms. So to risk damage that further and giving Aaron Judge even more reason to potentially to potentially test free agency, it would not be a smart move. So I'm glad they settled. I'm glad that arbitration is out of the way, and let's see what and And let's see what Aaron Judge can do the rest of the season. I mean, let's see what happens. Like, obviously, like, we gotta get the rest of the season first. But guys, I said before, it would, regardless of how much regardless of like how much he makes, regardless of like, even if the Yankees even if another team signs Aaron Judge and it's at a price we can reasonably understand, oh, okay, I can understand like the Yankees not wanting to go there. It would still be, you know, it would be a massive PR hit for the Yankees. It would still be like a massive PR. It would still be a massive blow for Yankees because he is the franchise. He's the heart and soul of the Yankees. He's the heart and soul of the team. He's the leader of the team. He's obviously their best player. He's the face of the franchise. All the judges' chambers in right field at Yankee Stadium. He's their leading selling jersey by a long shot, and just lose and lose all that, even if it's for an understandable price. It would be like a PR. It would be a PR nightmare for the Yankees. So that is why I do ultimately think that I don't know what the number is yet, but I do believe that Aaron Judge will. I do believe Aaron Judge. I am cautiously optimistic that Aaron Judge will be a Yankee next season. You guys, did Michael leave?
No, Michael's here. I think, at least.
Yeah.
Michael, did you fall asleep?
Nah, man, I was on my phone.
All right, because we're talking on the Yankees right now, and like how they just, you know, got 2 big walk-off wins against the hated Houston Astros.
Sorry,
and
guys.
Aaron Judge had 2 big walk-off hits.
Hold up, I had some booty I had to take care of. You know, no big deal.
Okay, take care of your booty, then you can go.
No. I'm saying on the show, though.
All right. Then you're up.
Here's what I believe: the Yankees are. I'm gonna agree with Sam. We win the World Series, and I'm gonna get drunk in the Bronx at the parade, drinking my ass off and rubbing it in Alex's face because I want to bring him to New York Yankees parade. When I skipped school. You know, the last time the Yankees won the World Series, I was in 10th grade. You know what I did that year when they won the World Series?
What'd you do?
I cut school to go to the parade, and I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to cut work when they win it this year. Now,
guys, if the Yankees win the World Series, you guys want to cut work and go to the parade?
And if you're not down with the Yankees win the World Series, then I just got 2 words for you. Suck it.
But yeah. I said before, Michael. They not only are they winning, not only you feel good about them. Aaron Judge 2 big walk-off hits against the Houston Astros. I'm sure I'm expecting Michael to celebrate because he hates the Houston Astros so much. I figured that would get him excited, but he's just, you know, just going like this.
Victory. Hold up. First of all, everybody knows my hatred for Jose Altuve. I was happy, baby. I was in the zone. Let's just say, if a guy I hate the most that I can't stand, if John Berardi and Jose Altuve were the last 2 people dying on the planet, you know who I'll save, right? You know who I'm saving, right?
Who are you saving?
Neither, because I let both those motherfuckers die.
Wow, you would really let friend of the show like John Berardi go like that.
He ain't my friend. He our friend. He ain't my friend. Me and Sam don't like him. He an idiot. What you say? His mic broke?
I'm not gonna lie.
Sam's having hip problems.
Sam,
if you want, you could just do chat for the rest of the episode.
And ladies and gentlemen, we believe in using condoms for the show. First, we believe in safe sex.
Oh my God. But yeah, I'm sure, like, because you hate the Houston Astros so much, Michael, this series must have been like the definition of mood swings. Because first you get a big walk-off win, like with Aaron Judge, and then a couple days there, they get no hit.
I cried. I was at that game too.
You were at the game
Yes.
where they got no hit?
Yes, I was sad.
I didn't
Let's
know
not
that.
talk about it. I had an extra ticket. That's why I asked you to come. I was going to surprise you with it. But you were being a bitch all weekend.
I wasn't being a bit. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me you had an extra ticket?
I was going to tell you when you came over, dipshit.
You would have told me that I would have come over. If you had told me that I would have come over, dumb.
No. You were. You know who I took? I took Sam to the game instead. Me and Sam had a good old time, right, Sam? Me and Sam went to the Yankee game, man. How's that make you feel? No, I'm playing. I didn't bring Sam. I brought my dad. My dad went.
Okay.
Adam,
They split. But yeah, they split again. They split against the Astros. Aaron Judge avoided arbitration. All is well. All is well in Yankee. And they got a big win. Comeback win against the Athletics against the Oakland A's today. Which, by the way, Michael. Should we throw Alex under the bus? Should we? Michael, should we throw Alex under the bus? Sam says yes. All right, so we're going to throw Alex on the bus here. Alex, in our group chat, which we normally don't mention what goes on in the group chat for obvious reasons, but we're gonna mention. I feel like this one is worth a mention. Alex said because he's talked so much shit about the Yankees in our group chat. He literally said while the Oakland A's are winning, that Oakland lead looking good in the group chat. That's literally what he said. And then what happened, Alex? What happened?
Well, how the hell are you losing majority of the game against one of the most crappy teams in Major League Baseball and still win the game, but can't be winning the whole entire game?
They put up 9 runs. What are you talking about? They put up 9 runs.
5-1.
Doesn't matter. We won the game. Jerome Montgomery had an off start. So what? Still better than every single, than probably most pitchers on the Phillies.
F the Yankees.
Yo, guys, I feel like if I really want the Yankees to win the World Series, if for no other reasons, or just that way we can rub it in Alex's face and make sure he never lives it down. You guys agree? Sam, do you agree? What should we do to Alex if the Yankees win the World Series? What should we do to him? Michael, what should we do to Alex if the Yankees win the World Series?
I got an idea. Yankees win the World Series.
Make him run around in nothing but Yankees underwear.
Nah, that's fucked up. Alex got man titties and in a hairy bag. We don't want the kids to be scarred for life. For all seriousness, Alex had to wear all Yankee gear.
Mike, you better watch out what you say before I come and grab you and put you on Broad Street.
You don't even know, Alex. You the whitest white guy I know. Stop playing. But all seriousness, Adam, he has to wear all Yankee gear for an episode. He has to wear all Yankee gear for one whole episode and say all nice things. Oh, Alex, you should wear a thong if the Yankees win the World Series. Had to wear a Yankee thong if the Yankees win the World Series.
He said, "Hell no."
He didn't even know how to spell it.
All right. That's enough Yankee talk here. We're starting to run a little bit low on time here, so we got to speed things up here. Alex, talk about the Phillies and more importantly, what happened to Bryce Harper.
Okay. They fell 2 games to Texas before their road trip finale against the San Diego Padres. But the bats were on fire in San Diego despite Bryce Harper going down with a bad thumb injury. He got hit by a 97-mile-per-hour fastball, it looked like, and he got his thumb pretty good, and he was in gruesome pain, and he's going to see a hand specialist back in Philly. And I think you probably saw it already since the Phillies are back home, and they start a 3-game series against the Atlanta Braves tonight in Philadelphia, and that will be a big time series. And I'm just annoyed that Bryce Harper had to go through what he had to go through, and I just hope that this Phillies team can continue to play well and allow runs like what they did in their series finale against the Padres without Bryce Harper. And I think that in the long run, this Phillies team is a pretty good team, but the pitching is kind of questionable at sometimes during the game, and it can only go bad if their soldiers aren't that great, and it's just gonna take time to process this bullpen and have a grade A bullpen in the years to come. And I think this year they do have a pretty good chance of getting a wild card spot. And I saw something on Twitter yesterday that Bryce Harper would have to have surgery, but won't be out for the whole entire rest of the season.
Yeah,
so
it's a fractured thumb, right? Fractured thumb.
Yeah. So he's probably going to be out for at least 6 to 8 weeks, I guess.
At least I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than that. I don't know if it would necessarily be the whole year, but if it's like something that's broken, then I mean a thumb isn't a big deal, but you figured that would take some time to heal.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see when he can come back and how this Phillies team can play day by day without him, and I think they definitely will do a good job each game. And Adam, what are your thoughts on them?
My thought, I mean, lose Bryce Harper, it's a devastating blow for Phillies. There's no other way to put it. And I really feel like, unfortunately for you, Alex, as a Phillies fan, this really puts a damper on your dreams of making a wild card run. Now, it was great to take 2 out of 3 from the Padres. Yeah, that was great. But losing Bryce Harper, losing one of the best bats in baseball, and easily your best player in for that long of a time, it's a blow that I don't think Phillies can recover from. Because you gotta remember, Alex, they're still 2 games back behind the Giants, behind the Cardinals, behind the Braves, behind the Padres. It's gonna be hard enough to jump one of those teams, let alone 2, which is what they got to do. And are they gonna be able to jump 2 of those teams now with They barely had a shot. It would be a long shot enough. Even if they had Bryce Harper, now they don't have Bryce Harper. I really think this is a blow that I'm not sure if the Phillies will be able to recover from. I mean, for your sake, I hope I'm wrong, but I just don't see the Phillies recovering from this.
Yeah, just really annoying to see what really went through that game, and having to see Bryce Harper have that thumb injury. And I think that Kyle Schwarber is going to be the one that's going to have to step up, and he's been doing great things for this Phillies team. I also do think that Abdul Herrera has to step things up in the batter's box. He hasn't been that productive in the batter's box, and hasn't gotten on base that much this season. But I think that he just needs to be mature about it and have the better strike zone to hit from. And if that all works out, he will get better base percentage. And I think that having a pretty decent defense in the Phillies, although there's some questionable positions each game, but just to look at a positive way, this team is going in the right direction offensively, and I just hope that the defensive part of the Phillies can get better moving forward.
All right, but yeah, definitely rough blow for the Phillies. We'll see how they do. I mean, they got another rush that's got against the Braves, so we'll see what they do. We'll see if how many games is it against the Braves?
3.
So, I mean, you have to. It's at home, so really you can't go. Yeah. You have to take at least 2 out of 3. You have to take at least 2 out of 3 to at least like give you guys any hope of like remaining in the race. You gotta stay hot right now. Like you're hot right now. Coming up the project day, you gotta stay hot for as long as possible, because eventually not having Bryce Harper is gonna catch up to you. So make up some ground now while you can.
And they play St. Louis this weekend.
Oh, that's another big one too.
And I'll be at the game on Saturday.
Oh, have fun.
Thank you.
I gotta go to another Yankee game sometime this season.
I'll be at the game with John Berardi.
Tell John I said hi.
Will do.
Okay. All right, really quick here. Then we gotta get to our bets here. Really quick here. Michael and Sam, y'all can go to sleep here because we're talking a little bit of hockey. Michael, actually, you know what we're talking about, right? Take a guess.
Congrats to Colorado on winning the Stanley Cup.
That's right. Congratulations to the Colorado Avalanche of 2022-2023 Stanley Cup Champions. Sorry, Sam, you had something to say?
I said if this is the last topic, then my bet is moneyline Yankees.
Oh, you think Yankees moneyline? Okay. Gotcha. All right, so yeah, Colorado Avalanche, Stanley Cup champions. I mean, what a run for them! They finally take down the Tampa Bay Lightning. And fun fact, this was the first time Tampa Bay Lightning lost a playoff series since 2019. It just goes to show like how quickly, like we were talking about the whole choking narrative. It shows how quickly that narrative can go to bed. Because I don't know if you guys remember. In 2019, the Lightning, they won the President's Trophy that year. They were the best team in the NHL. I believe they set like the wins record. They lost in the first round. They got swept by the Columbus Blue Jackets. It was the definition of a choke job. It was the definition of embarrassing. But then look how they rebounded. They literally won 2 straight Stanley Cups, and they haven't lost the playoff series up until now. So if you're a Lightning, obviously an unbelievable run for the Lightning. But again, But again, congratulations to the Colorado Avalanche. I mean, that team. You guys look at the guys. Nick McKinnon, Cale Makar winning the Smash. Speaking of, Cale Makar is a guy that, for better or for worse, is gonna haunt me and Alex for decades. Because Michael, Sam, you guys know this. You guys know this. Cale Makar, he's this unbelievable generational defenseman for the Colorado Avalanche. He won the playoffs. He won the playoff MVP award. He's amazing, basically. In the 2017 draft, the Colorado Avalanche, they drafted him fourth. Guess who had the top 2 picks in that year's draft? Michael, guess. Guys, guess.
Devils.
Devils had the first pick. Guess who had the second pick?
The Flyers.
The Flyers had the second pick. Alex, you agree, right?
That's bad.
Yep, definitely.
The Devils, they got Nico Hischier that draft, who's turned into a really great player for them. So it's not like they got absolutely fleeced. But yeah, I mean, if you're telling me right now who would I rather have, Nico Hischier or Cale Makar, I would take Cale Makar. And Alex, I mean, Noah Patrick, he's even on the team anymore. It's that bad.
Yeah.
You pass up for a guy who isn't even on the team anymore. I mean, it's retrospect. It's easy. I mean, it looks worse than I mean, it definitely looks bad, but it just shows you the imperfect science that is the draft in sports.
Or did you see the Stanley Cup trophy got bent?
Oh yeah, was it always bent like that? Because I find it hard to believe that.
No, it's because the player holding it, he was skating on the ice and slipped and it fell right on the ice.
Oh, so it got bent. Oh,
yeah.
I mean, that's the one thing. I mean, we don't talk that much hockey on here, because unfortunately it is the least popular of the 4 sports, but I'm sure even non-hockey fans, people aren't that into hockey, can't agree. The Stanley Cup is easily the best trophy in all sports. It's not even close. Cause look at all the other sports. The Commissioner's Trophy in baseball, they make one every year. The Lombardi Trophy in football, one gets made every year. The Larry O'Brien Trophy, there's one gets made every year. There's only one Stanley Cup. There's only one. It's the only cup, and even that Wednesday, they don't get to keep it. Their name. The only thing that happens is that their name is that all players' names and they have Slay on the cup. That's it. It's not like we're a team can look at, for example, the Giants can look and say, oh, we have 4 Vincent Body trophies in their trophy case. The Devils can't say, oh, we have 3 Stanley Cup trophies. No, they just only got to hold the cup 3 times. But yeah, congratulations to the Colorado Avalanche. We may or may not get a chance to break down on the series a little bit further because we do plan to because still spoiler I do want to do an NHL offseason preview episodes sometime in the future. So that might be in the works. So we may or may not go deeper into the series then. But all I gotta say is congratulations to the Colorado Avalanche 2022-2023 Stanley Cup champions. But yeah, guys. Before we do our bets, we got really quick here to do our fantasy baseball update. Sam, are you still there? Are you still awake? Because I got good news and I got bad news for you. Here's the good news. The New Orleans Pelicans put up 300 points. That's the good news. You want to hear the bad news? He's not here, so I'm just going to say it. That he still lost. He lost. He lost to my team. New Jersey Yankees beat New York Pelicans 381 to 300. So I take first place in the East. And Alex, my boy, you pulled up the upset over Team Kern. Congratulations. You finally snapped your losing streak. And Michael, guess what happened? Your fantasy baseball team lost to Marcellus's. He's literally ready to go to sleep. He doesn't even care. So, really quickly here,
yeah, we did a show for 2 hours. Holy shit!
I mean, it's the 100th episode. Of course, we go long. I mean, I'm in first place of these. I'm at 7-4. Sam's at 6-5. Alex is at 3-8. That's the standings in the East. In the West, Marcellus is at 7-4. Chris is at 6-5. And Michael's at 4-7. So that's a face-to-face update. We're moving on to the bets of the episode. And guys, to recap last episode, it was very interesting because only 2 people won their bet. And one of those was Michael Cunningham. He nailed his parlay. Yankees over Blue Jays, Dodgers over Giants, Sky over Fever. He adds 31.69 points.
Yo, I told you, I can't sleep on the kid. Just remember, Big Daddy back on the throne. Adam, what were you saying? Yo, y'all remember all y'all were making fun of me at the beginning of the season when I was like, all y'all were making clowning me, saying I ain't gonna get out of last place.
You've proven us wrong so far. You've proven us wrong.
I told you, I started taking it seriously, man. I'm like Shaq in the finals. Once I get going, man, it's over.
All right. Chris also wants to bet he had the Royals over the Athletics. I had the Lightning over Avalanche. I believe that was game 2. That was a stupid bet of mine. Alex had Lightning over Braves over Cubs. Sam had Lightning, Braves over Cubs, Brewers over Reds, Twins over Diamondbacks. I forget about his parlay. Sam took the same bet as me as Lightning over Avalanche, so I took Sam down with me. Marcellus had Mets over Marlins, Padres over Rockies. So up there in the standings, really quickly here. It's very interesting here. Marcellus remains our rating leader. He remains first place, 12-12 record, 150.69 points for 8 stars. Sam remains in second place, 9-15 record, 166.89 points for 6 stars. For 7 stars. But in moving into the top 3, we have Michael Cunningham, 11-13 record, 146.22 points for 6 stars.
Word.
All right. But all right. Guess what? Alex, you're in 5th place. 8-16 record. 153.03 points for 5 stars. And guess what, guys? I fall all the way down to 5th place. 10-14 record, 141.32 points for 4 stars. And Chris is in last place. 8-16 record, 66.75 points for no stars. So guys, guess what? I ain't happy. All right, let's make these quick so we can all go to bed. It's getting real. Let's make these quick so we can all go to bed. I've been trying too many I've been trying let's see, what am I gonna do for my bet? What am I gonna do for my bet? I'm just gonna make it simple here. I'm gonna take the Phillies over the Braves on my line. That's cool. I bet. Let's see. Do I want to add anything else? Nah, I'm not gonna add anything else. I'm just gonna take slide to it. In the words of Michael Cunningham, or the phrase that Michael Cunningham uses, my mind's telling me no, but my heart is telling me yes. I'm thinking about that. You know what? I'm gonna think about it, and I'm gonna let everyone.
Did you say "Bump and Grind" by R. Kelly's chorus? Don't ever. That song got canceled, but he can't be saying that no more.
Oh, it was an R. Kelly song. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. I understand. You know, I'm gonna think about my bet. Alex, did you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm doing a 3-game parlay.
Another 3-game parlay.
Yep. So, all 3 of the games are later today.
Okay.
And so I have St. Louis money line against Miami. San Francisco money line against Detroit, and San Diego money line against Arizona.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Should I? Actually, no. I'm just gonna take the Phillies. I don't know. I'm tempted to take this bet, but I'm worried it may bite me in the butt. Guys, should I? I'm asking for a friend, guys. Should I?
Go for it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the Mets over the Astros. So Phillies over Braves, and I'm gonna take the Phillies over the Braves. I'm gonna take the Mets over the Astros. That's what I bet. And we all know Sam's just taking the Yankees. All right. Yankees over Athletics money line. All right. What are we? We don't have Marcellus or Sam's bet. You guys just want to give them Royals and Mets money line.
Marcellus actually texted his bet.
All right. What's his bet?
Dodgers spread and Seattle money line.
I gotcha. What for Chris will give Royals? All right, Mike Cunningham, last up. Go ahead.
The ringleader, do you fuckers? Okay.
You're not the ringleader, all right? So you gotta earn that title back. You're not there yet, Michael. You've been on a hot streak, but you're not there yet.
I've been having pussy every day, so that's why my count. Did Sam talk? What's Sam's count?
He's taking Yankees.
Yo, Adam, you little bitch.
All right.
The Yankees play the A's, right?
What?
I'm gonna go with the Yankees over A's. I'm gonna do a 3-game parlay. Yankees over A's. I'm gonna do WNBA. You know, I'm feeling lucky.
Yankees over A's. I got that one.
I'm gonna do Sky over Sun. Chicago Sky. Candace Parker is the greatest WNBA player of all time. Yeah, this is gonna be a tricky. This is going to be a tricky. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna do Dodgers over Rockies.
Gotcha.
How much would one of my points be, Adam? If I win all
I'll have to do calculations later.
I must end the show because I'm tired.
All right, yeah, but that's all for our best episodes, guys. All we're gonna say really quick is we want to thank you all so much for 100 episodes. These past 100 episodes have just been like, I mean, there's nothing really could say it has already been said.
Adam, wrap it up. You're falling asleep.
It's just you know. I mean, these have been like it's just been a blast, and I wouldn't trade like these memories with you guys for anything. I wouldn't trade like I wouldn't trade this for the world. I mean, I'm so happy we're doing this podcast. So that's 100. So that's 100 episodes. So again, we want to thank you all so much for 100 episodes, and here's to 100 more. So got any like final thoughts or statements about 100? Alex, do you have any statements?
I'm excited for a lot more fun moments with you guys, and it's gonna be a great blast.
Definitely. All right, let's wrap up the show now. That's it. This is episode 100 of the Get Up Podcast. Yours truly, I'm Grassani, Maya Cunningham, Alex Reich, and Sam Morell. Thank you here. Be sure to leave a like and follow or subscribe to the podcast. Also, enjoy the conversation, leave a comment or review, reach out to us on social media. We feature what you have to say in future episode. Man, my friends, those are dreams, just fantasy. If you enter a world, believe in it and dive in. See you next time, and until then, stay lit.
And we're out.